Hey, this is SJ Talks Tonight coming back at you. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is an upsurge in crime. There is an upsurge in crime. I mean, crime rates has rocketed. Um, Car thefts, everything is just out of control. And the number one reason is because inflation. Everything has then got so high. Gas prices and food prices, everything is so sky high. Um, and anytime when inflation goes up and the price of food and everything goes up, then your crime rates go up. So we gotta be careful, guys. We gotta be careful out here. Um, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but everything like I'm hearing on the news, um, more carjackings and people are just going into stores and just snatching stuff and uh, grab and snatch or whatever they call that. And people are walking in the stores and just snatching things. And it's some scary times we living in, people. So just be careful. Just make sure that you're aware of your surroundings at all times. Make sure you're looking around you when you're out and about. Make sure you're looking all around you. Um, don't go to the gas station at night when you are a female. Don't go to the gas station at night, or men. And then don't go to the ATM at night. And just make sure you are surrounded, that you just looking around you or being around, aware of your surroundings at all times. And even when I'm at home, I'm looking outside. I'm even at home, when you're at home, because people, I mean, it's just everything is just people. It's like they bold. It's like people are bold. They you know, they don't care about coming on your property and just, it's just we gotta be careful, guys. And like I said, it's because it just make sure that your house is secure. Make sure that you're keeping your house secured. This is the time we're living in. Making sure your house is secured and everything, and just please being careful when you drive in your car and everything, because I think they said the Kia make one make of the Kia. I ain't getting no Kia. If I ever get a new car, it's not gonna be a Kia, because they said a certain make of Kia, it's being targeted by car thieves. I guess something about the ignition or something is easier for thieves to take it. They're targeting those cars, those Kia cars. So if you have a Kia, I think it's a Pacific make a Kia. I don't know which one, but if you have that if you have that brand of car, be very, very particularly careful and making sure that when you get out of your car, your doors are locked. Do not leave any valuable items in your car. Do not leave anything of value in your car. Don't leave no computer, tablets, your phone. Some people even break in just to steal a little change. You know how you put a little change in your thing? Some people break in the car just to steal a little change, just take the little change. So just make sure you just keep all that covered up, and just don't put. I never, when I was driving, I never kept anything of value in my car. Like don't leave your phone in there, don't leave your computers or tablets or anything like that. Make sure you take all that stuff out of the car. Do not leave that stuff in the car, because they'll take, or expensive coats and things like that. Make sure you take all that stuff out of the car, because they get in there and they steal that stuff too. So it's just, and then with women, uh, um, what they call them, human traffickers. With human traffickers, a guy came on YouTube and said he's seen a zip tie on his daughter's car two or three times. They put zip ties on women's cars, to signal to other traffickers or whatever that woman is by herself and she's vulnerable. So be on the lookout for stuff like that. If you come outside and you see something on your car, like you see something like a piece of paper or something on your door handle, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Because what they do is they put some type of stuff on it that could make you pass out. It's actually happened to women that can make you pass out, and then they kidnap you and take you. And every woman is vulnerable. Every woman it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what your age is. That's why they call it human trafficking. It's just they don't just do it for children. They do it every all of us women are at risk. And they say that when somebody hands you a business card, don't take it. If you at a gas station, somebody want to hand you a business card, don't take it. Don't take it, because don't take it. Don't sniff any perfume samples. If they give you a perfume sample, don't sniff it. Don't take any business cards from any random people. If you know them, then that's different. But if you like at a gas station pumping your gas and then somebody walks up to you and want to give you a business card, or you walking into the store and somebody wants to just give you a business card, don't take it. Decline it, because that's how they're getting more craftier. Human traffickers are getting more craftier, and they're putting this stuff on cards and papers, pieces of paper. They'll put it on a piece of paper and leave it on your door handle or something like that. So you'll take it off. That's what happened to this one young lady. It was something on her car, and then she went to take it off. And then you might touch your face or whatever like that. They put some type of substance on it that can make you pass out. That can cause you to get dizzy, lightheaded, and make you pass out. So when you pass out, they'll kidnap you. It's scary. Oh God, it's scary. So ladies, be aware of that. If you see anything suspicious, if you see a zip tie on your car, cut it off immediately. Because this man, I just watched the video earlier. This man said on TikTok, said he found 3 of them on his daughter's car, and then he asked somebody that he knew that worked in law enforcement, and they told him they put those zip ties on women that's driving alone, to let the traffickers know that they're vulnerable. you know. So make sure you be on the lookout for stuff like that. Anything that's on your car, don't touch it, or get something, a stick or something, and knock it off, or whatever. But don't touch it. Don't don't take any business cards off of random people or perfumes. Don't sniff any perfume samples or anything like that, because that's the kind of things that they're using to lure women in. So we have to be diligent, and we have to pay attention. Can't be so busy on your phone that you're not paying nothing no attention. You have to pay things attention. Also, when you go into, because Walmart's, some of the superstores are areas that they target to try to take these women. Make sure, like, when you park, there's no white van next to your car. If you come out the store and there's a white van next to your car, either go back in the store and have somebody escort you to your car, or stay in the store until that van leaves. Because that's another thing. If there's a white van or a suspicious van parked next to your vehicle, that's another thing. That's another way they snatching folks. So just got to be careful, ladies. All ladies of all ages, because they're targeting all ages. And so just be careful. Particularly, the main targets are young ladies. But they say it can happen to any woman at any age. So just be careful. We got to be diligent out here. because sex trafficking and human trafficking is at an all-time high. Is at all-time high, and it's getting worse and worse. They're assigning whole task forces in states and everything, in cities, just specifically for that. It has gotten so bad. I know it's pretty bad here in Michigan. So just ladies, you just got to be aware of your surroundings, and even men too, young men, because that's why they call it human trafficking, because they can take men too. I mean, this is horrible. This system we're living in is horrible. This system we're living in is terrible. It's just absolutely horrible. It's terrible. And so we just got to be careful, people. We just got to be realistic, particularly being African American, because you know, African American people, they're not as diligent in looking for African American people, particularly African American females, like they would Caucasian. So particularly if you're African American, we may be more targeted because we are African American. So just please be on the watch. Please stay on the watch. And we got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up. Pray for our loved ones. Make sure you pass this information on to your daughters or and your sons. They're out and about, whatever the situation is. Make sure you pass this information on to your loved ones so they can be safe, you know. Yeah, that's the times we're living in. And it's because of this economy. Everything is going so high. Gas prices, food prices is out. I was at the store the other day and it looked like everything was almost $5. I was just so frustrated. I mean, it just seemed like everything I looked at was almost $5. I was about to buy some Cocoa Krispies, and that thing was almost $5. I said, this is just ridiculous. It seemed like almost everything, multiple items that I looked at in the store was almost $5. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. I've never seen prices like this before. Ketchup on condiments, ketchup. I said, I've never seen prices like this before. This is just ridiculous. So just be diligent and stay on the lookout, people. I want everybody to be safe. I want you guys to be safe. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to any of you guys or your loved ones. Just make sure that you pass this information on to your loved ones. Make sure that when you go out, you are aware. Pray before you go out and pray while you're out. And make sure you be aware of your surroundings at all time. And ladies with small children, make sure that you are watching your children. Don't let them be running all over the store, and making sure that your children are with you at all times. I know I was reading on a blog, they got on this lady because she had a leash on the baby. I said, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because toddlers are rambunctious. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Women might have to do stuff like that just to keep your kids secure and keep them safe. So mothers that have small children, make sure that your kids are with you all the time. Don't let them out of your sight, because this human trafficking thing is real, and they're getting more clever. They're getting more craftier with it, and they don't care. They're snatching people in broad daylight. They're taking people literally in broad daylight. People are being snatched in broad daylight. You think it's because you think it's in a dark parking lot or something like. No, they're doing this. They're snatching people in broad daylight. They're getting just that bold. So there's cameras everywhere now. So that's one good thing. There's cameras just about everywhere, and then people got cameras on their phone. So just be aware of your surroundings, people, because all these price hikes and stuff, that's the result of it. The crime rate has went through the roof, and it has skyrocketed. So just be diligent at home. Watch your houses when you go out. Just all around. Just be careful, guys. Okay, let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And you got some extra. If you have some extra tips yourself, throw them in that comment section. And be safe. Be blessed and be safe.